The Incredible Shrinking Kid by Meg McDonald, Chapter 6. Tumble, fluff, shrink. Mom, Stink's doing homework again, Judy said. You can't tell on me for doing homework, said Stink. Homework. Let's do something good. My homework's good. What's your homework? Asked Mom. President's Day. You're not dressing up as a human flag again, are you? Asked Judy. No, I have to tell what President's Day means to me. Stink, everybody knows what President's Day means. President's Day means your teacher reads you a book about George Washington's teeth and Abraham Lincoln's beard. President's Day means you make stuff out of popsicle sticks like a log cabin or a flag. Nuh-uh, said Stink. President's Day means you draw 3 circles, one for Lincoln, one for Washington, and one in the middle for stuff that's about the both of them. That's called the Venn diagram, just in case you didn't know. It's called a Venn diagram, Mom said. My homework is what it means to me, not what it means to Mr. Venn. Good for you, Mom said. What does President's Day mean to you? 2 words, said Stink. Washington and Lincoln, said Judy. James Madison, said Stink. Stink got out a big bag of cotton balls. Stink made an old-timey James Madison wig, and Judy helped him glue cotton balls to her old brownie cap. Pass the glue, said Stink. Quit hogging. Using lots of glue and lots of cotton balls. Not so much, said Judy. Stink didn't listen. He just kept gluing more cotton balls. Let's see how it looks, said Stink. It has to dry first, or all the cotton balls will fall off, Judy told him. Let's dry it in the dryer then, Stink said. Genius, said Judy. Stink put the wig in the dryer. Press start, said Stink. I can't reach. Judy pressed the fluff and tumble button. They waited. Galum, galum. They waited some more. The buzzer went off. Voila, said Judy, pulling out the wig. Yipes, yelled Stink. I said press start, not shrink. Now it looks like an elf wig. An ant wig. You put it in the dryer, said Judy. You press the button, said Stink. Never mind. We can put powder in your hair like James Madison. You mean I can put powder in my hair, said Stink, just to make sure it doesn't turn orange or anything. Do you remember last time? Sister's advice gave him orange hair. Boring, said Judy. On Friday, Webster read his report aloud first. It was about making red, white, and blue pot holders at his grandpa's nursing home on President's Day. President's Day means to me that we should have a girl president, said Sophie of the Elves. Since we don't, I wrote a poem about a first lady. Stink told me about her, and I found out more. Her name is Dolly Madison. So this is the poem that Sophie of the Elves wrote. She spelled out her name Dolly Madison. Dolly Madison, first to be called First Lady. On a 15-cent stamp. Liked to dance and fish and cook and ride horses. Looked like a queen. Easter egg hunt started it. Yum. Cupcakes are named for her. Married James Madison. Always won foot races. She was fast. Died in 1849. Ice cream. Always dessert at the White House. saved a painting of George Washington from a fire. Ostrich feathers in her hats. Nice lady. Last of all was Stink. He wore black. He pinned a number 4 to his shirt. He put white powder all over his hair. What President's Day Means to Me by James Moody. James Madison was the shortest president ever. He was only 5 feet 4 inches tall, but he did great things. President's Day means that we should not forget about the shortest president ever, James Madison. Everybody knows the tallest, but nobody knows the shortest. He was called Little Apple John. They said he was no bigger than a half piece of soap. That's a quote. If you want to be president, it's good if your name is James. There are a lot of famous Jameses. Hey, your real name is James too, said Webster. Exactly, Stink grinned. He finished reading his report. 6 presidents had the name James, so it must be lucky. James Madison had the name James. He was smart. He wrote the Bill of Rights. He was the father of the Constitution. James Madison had 8 brothers and sisters. If you're president, you get to boss even your big sister. He wore black. He put white powder in his hair to look older. He liked ice cream. He had a pet parrot, no lie. He liked science stuff. The inside of rabbits. If James Madison was alive, he'd be over 250 years old. My report is short because James Madison was short too. James Madison should be a quarter. James Madison should be a day off. The end. Great report. The Adventures of Stink. The Return of the Shrink Monster by Stink Moody. The Shrink Monster is back and he's mad. What a headache. He's about to throw Stink into the supersonic clothes dryer to shrink him to nothing. But Stink pushes the monster into the dryer instead. Stink pushes the button on. He watches the monster shrink into a ball of lint. President James Madison, President Stink with a medal, presents Stink with a medal and reward money. Yay, Stink! All the people are cheering. Oh, what a fun story. Thanks so much for joining this adventure with me. And the very next chapter will be Tall, Taller, Tallest. See you soon.